Static.
Hey everybody, welcome to Static Show. This is Bob.
Hey everyone, this is Miles with the Static Radio Show.
What'd you write your name all funny for?
What do you mean?
It's Miles _, lowercase title.
That's what I want to be known as.
I'm changing my name now.
I'm an artist known formerly as Miles Title.
Right, now I'm Miles _ lowercase title.
Yeah.
And you gotta say it just like that.
Yeah.
And you have a new picture tonight.
I do, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who this is. I don't think that I know exactly who this is.
You do know who that is.
I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Is it someone from our past?
Not your past.
Not my past.
No.
Does he happen to be kinky? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he was into some stuff.
Yeah, okay. Now I know who it is. I don't think I've ever met this person, to be honest with you.
It's Pack and Snatch.
That's not Pack and Snatch, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought you had a different picture for him.
No, I do, but I found a color picture.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I found my old dorm room picture that I find sometimes. I kind of cut out his head and put it on.
Okay. That's what was taking so long. You're sitting there with your blunted scissors trying to cut out his head. Okay.
No, I did it electronically.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. Static Radio here. We had a disaster last night, total disaster. So tonight,
don't jinx it.
Yeah, we're doing it again. Gonna do it again. So Miles, we tried, and Miles lost internet service, and everything came crashing. I was already having a shitty night, mostly because I talked to him, but somewhat from my own computer problems. So those seem to be worked out now. And apparently Miles has to hold perfectly still and not breathe in order for this to work. Are you still there, or you just appear? Oh, come on now. Now you're just messing with me, I think. Oh my God, I can't believe he got kicked off. Oh my God. This is typical. It's like this guy does not pay his bills and expects to still get service. He thinks that it's like, electricity or heat, that they'll keep it on even though he doesn't pay his bill. So there you go. And here we are. It's just you and me now, folks. Just you and I. Entertainment Man is out there. I wondered how far he would get as well. See, Entertainment Man says, I wonder how far he got before he got kicked off. Yeah. And it wasn't very far at all. Thank you very much. But we're going to keep going. I mean, what else can I do? I'm not doing this again. I'll put it that way. We were trying to get this show done, and hopefully he'll come back here in just a minute. So I'm just going to vamp for a little bit, and we'll call this the show. So, Entertainment Man, if you just want to post in things, you're more than welcome to. And you and I will just have a weird conversation via chat. It's ridiculous. Entertainment Man's just editing his show and decided to listen in, I guess, to see what we had to say. I was very appreciative, sir. Very appreciative. I like that. very nice of you to do that. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I was trying to think of what I was going to talk about. Oh, so just a couple of I know how tech issues can be. I've had a lot. Oh, you're right. Exactly. Oh, here he is. Yeah. Here's the guy who doesn't pay his bills. I'm just talking to Entertainment Man out on the chat. So.
Oh, sorry.
I've just been vamping here for the last 3 minutes or whatever. So he is editing his show, and he was just sending me some notes.
All right. Well, cool.
So Entertainment Man, thank you. His internet's been garbage today too. So maybe you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I thought you were messing with me. I thought totally you were just messing with me.
No, I would not do that.
Oh, come on, please. All you did last night was mess with me until your internet went out.
I just like to see you cry.
Yeah, I'm not going to cry. Believe me.
I was breaking you.
Not going to happen.
I broke you.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No way, Colonel Steve.
I broke you, didn't I?
No, you didn't break me. So I was talking when we were rudely interrupted by your internet last night, and now again tonight. I mean, you really need to pay your bills, man.
I'm like 3 months behind. So
yeah, whatever. Well, you can catch up. Cable companies understand.
Yeah.
So I was talking about how I was working out of town, and my wife kind of was, gone to war with Olive Garden.
Correct.
And so while I was getting my robot pizza delivered, she went to pick up Olive Garden for the family. My daughter was visiting, my son, and so forth, and she was irritated because she sat there for an extended amount of time. They tell you on the app that you're going to get your food at approximately a certain time.
Yeah.
And it's not exact, but it should be close. So it took like 20 extra minutes, and like every time somebody brought out another order for all these other people who were waiting, they came out like 2 by 2. It was like Noah's Ark or something going on down at the Olive Garden, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so they were bringing them out, and she's like, it'd be a lot faster. She writes Olive Garden locally, not corporate. A note says,
right.
You could kind of deliver twice as many meals if you let each individual bring out an order.
I mean, it's a bad neighborhood.
No, it's not a bad neighborhood.
I don't know.
Are you insinuating that I live in a bad neighborhood?
Well, not you, but I'm just saying.
My wife, you're insinuating.
Your wife likes to slum it up. I said it. Whatever.
So she writes them, and they refund her for the meal, and they give her a $50 gift card.
Well, that's just enough for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take the tour of Italy, please. Buongiorno.
Bring me a sarsaparilla and keep them coming.
Yeah. So I'm out of town. I come back in town. I hear this whole tale of, Olive Garden. And then also it wasn't very good. That was the other thing. It was cold. Yeah. Not very good. So several days go by, and my wife's like, I got this $50 gift card. My daughter, she goes back to, her place, and it's just us. And she's like, I just want to spend this out. How about, we'll get what we can with it for dinner tonight, and then she's like, and you're going to go get it. Great. So I'm like, fantastic. And so then she orders, breadsticks and salad and whatnot. And I got some kind of chicken.
Yeah.
This becomes important here in a minute.
Okay.
So I go to the Olive Garden, and there's nobody waiting for food. Nobody.
Right.
And I'm the only one there. And I wait, and I'm very patient. I don't, I'll just sit there, play a game on my phone or what have you.
I'll just bring up Degrassi Junior High. And,
Thank you. I'll watch a few episodes of Degrassi with Drake and my dreamboat. And it'll all be good, So I'm sitting there.
Dreamy.
And nothing's happening, nobody's around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're late, right? Whatever, don't care.
Here we go.
I'm playing my game, and I look up, and there's 4 effing people bringing my food to the car.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
My initial thought was, they're going to pull me out of this car and beat the shit out of me.
I picture that group from Galaxy Quest, the aliens that were walking around with little mop haircuts.
Well, they all, have the Olive Garden, approved wardrobe. You know what I mean? So it's like they've got the white shirt and the black pants and like an apron on, and I thought, holy moly, there's 4 of them, and only one of them's carrying a bag.
We are so pleased to meet you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Galaxy Quest. So I'm like, this lady comes over to my window, which I had rolled down, and I rolled down both sides. I was hoping they would just put it in the passenger side in the seat, and I wouldn't really have to talk to them. But they didn't do that.
Hey, where are you from?
Yeah. So she comes around, all 4 of them.
Oh, Jesus.
And they like surround my door with the one lady in front with the bag. And she's like, what?
Oh, did your wife like prank you? Like, hey, it's his birthday, so go surprise him.
No.
Happy birthday.
I was a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I was like, and the worst part is I'm in my, my daily uniform, which is basically sweats and a button-up shirt, and I'm like, and I've got sandals on. I'm like, how am I? What am I? Kung Fu? How am I gonna fight sandals?
I got my Crocs on. I can't kick.
And so I'm like, okay. And they go, is this for Mrs. Lamont? And I'm like, yeah.
She got us all fired. Thank you. Now we're going to beat the shit out of you.
That's right. So then I go, yeah. And then she hands me the bag through the window and she says, have a good night. And then they all march back in. But for a moment, I thought for sure that I was going to, it was
pull a train.
It was some kind of, Clockwork Orange kind of a situation going on.
Did you think you were going to get pegged at any time?
No. I thought she was going to come up and go, hi there. And
did they London Bridge you at any point?
No. And so I get the food and I watch them go back in, and then I just get the hell out of there. I'm just like, there's no.
I would have thrown it away. I'm like, I'm not eating this.
Well, that was the thing. That's the other thing. I'm like, oh God, I gotta eat this. So, all right.
God.
So
it's got spunk.
They're all like, is he gonna take it?
He's eating my spunk. He's eating it.
Would you like what was it? Sea bass? A little requisite. And then so I take it home, and it all looks legit. It's not cold, thank goodness. And then so we bust everything out. It was not like 3 complete meals, because that $50 doesn't go that far at the Olive Garden.
Did your wife bust a nut at any point?
No, she didn't bust any nuts. And then we parsed it all out, because we were actually kind of supplementing this $50 with homemade stuff. And so I was the only one that really got food. Everybody else got salad, breadsticks, and some dessert stuff. So I eat my salad, and everything's fine. And then I go and I take one bite of chicken,
Oh no.
And I take the bite, and I pull, I take the bite of the chicken, and I take the unbitten part away from my mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking rubber band in it. I swear to God. This thing comes snapping out of my mouth. It was some kind of tendon, or I don't know if it was chicken or if it was, surgical tubing. I don't know what the hell it was.
Someone wrapped it in a condom or something.
It wasn't a condom, but I'm like, I'm done. I didn't eat any more.
Give me the dessert.
No, I didn't eat any dessert. I was like, that's it. Give me some cereal or something. I'm done. I'm not eating anymore.
Give me some cereal. That boy gets no tip.
I'm not eating any more of this. So I'm like, no thanks. And then my wife had a salad. It was fine. They had dessert and some bread, and that was all fine. This chicken was like full of cartilage, and it was like the foot of a chicken. I don't know what the hell it was.
This is why you don't complain and bitch about stuff. Okay?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm done. Throw it down. I'm like, no, we're just throwing this away. And then my wife's like, I'm gonna have to write them. I'm like,
no, you're not. No, you are not gonna. No, you are not.
I go, we're never going back to Olive Garden, ever, ever, ever.
Just give it to your daughter as a gift card for her birthday or something. Like, here you go.
I'm like, don't write anybody.
Don't. Just don't.
Yeah, the weird thing was, it was just, I have never had anything in chicken like that in my life.
Yeah. You got all the scraps. That's why they picked it out of the garbage.
They put it all together. They pulled it out of the garbage disposal or something, all chewed up, matted it together, breaded it, and fried it or something.
Cleaned out like the elbow joint underneath the sink, and okay, you want to bitch about stuff? All right.
Want to complain about slow service and cold food? Here you go.
You got us all fired, jackass.
I was like, oh my God, that was the rubberiest, nastiest. Anyway, that's not the worst part.
Yeah.
So I ate this freaking salad, which we've been joking about salad.
He's got diarrhea coming. I know.
No. I literally had the constant gas. It would inflate in me. I couldn't fart, and then I'd fart, and then I'd inflate up, and then I couldn't fart, and then I'd fart. It was the most painful gas I've had forever. It was inescapable, and then finally it would go. And then I'd fill up with gas again, and then I couldn't fart. It was the worst. That went on for a day and a half, this uncontrollable gas. So they put something in the salad, I swear to God.
Yeah, you guys all been poisoned with some shit, man.
Whew. Yeah. And then, I've never in my life that I can recall, except one, the only thing I can remember was a long time ago when I lived in U City, that you came over to that apartment. And I ate a bunch of carrots, and then I had that kind of gas. That was it.
Is that the one that had the holes in the floor we could see down into the basement?
No, that was a different place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just miserable, and I think I bore the brunt of all of it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even here for the initial, thing.
Lesson learned.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
So, let's just keep going with getting food and going out to eat and stuff like that, I guess.
Oh, sure. It's an American pastime.
This just happened tonight. So,
and a Canadian pastime. Entertainment Man's from Canada.
I did not. Well, I am part Canadian, so maybe we're related, by the way. So.
Yeah, only below the knee on one leg.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just joking.
Actually,
you had to think about it. You're like, is that a dick joke?
Well, no.
I don't know. Is that a dick joke?
No. My great grandfather was an amputee, actually.
Yeah, well, good for him.
He lost his leg in a train accident, but Anywho, enough with that kookiness. So,
Yeah, when you're the caboose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get home from work, and everyone's like, "Hey, Daddy, can you go to the mall and get us the, Bob's famous shish kebab hut?" Like, yeah,
Shish
okay.
kebabs, really?
I always say shish kebabs just to,
Yeah,
just
because
throw
you
off
like
the
to say
scent a little bit.
shishka. You love to say shishka.
I just want you to pretend, that they are. It wasn't really that, but I like,
Right.
okay, I'll have it. Yeah, famous Pete's, Greek, Emporium or
Diamond Dave's. I thought you were.
something. No Diamond Dave's.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah, I'll go. All right. So I go, and a lot of cars there because there's like a movie theater inside, so there's, it's cheap night, so it's like, okay.
Cheap
And
night,
I'm like, like I don't really need to park as close as possible, but I enjoy it, and
yeah, but I love to take spots away from the infirm, the elderly, and the pregnant.
I do. The Purple Heart recipients, I like to take theirs, and the other expectant mothers. Yes, I do like that.
Yeah, I like to park in the expectant mother parking and just rub my belly all the way in and out. Yeah.
Ooh, look at me, sexy.
That's the ugliest looking pregnant woman I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my belly button looks like a grape. Mm. And so I'm like cutting through the aisles, right? And it wasn't a near accident, but I had to stop because some people actually were lawfully coming down the aisle.
Lawfully, they were doing it correctly, is what you're saying.
They were doing it correctly, yes, and I was actually being a jag off, and there's like some dude with his girlfriend, and he shoots me a look and shakes his head like, hey, dick, nice,
The elderly should be better, know better there, yeah.
F you. So I rubbed my nose with my middle finger. I'm like, hey,
oh, come on now,
dick, fucking dick.
Yeah, you talk about not complaining about food.
Well, I can complain about other drivers. I mean, I'm not going to write them a letter, for God's sake. So, like, I'm heading in, and, movie night, and I don't know what the F they're showing, but the elderly have showed up at this mall.
You included?
In droves.
Yeah.
No, people beyond me. People like 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, clearly beyond retirement age, right?
Okay.
And at first I thought they were bringing in like jackets, like no one was wearing a jacket. But I go, those look like a little throw blanket or something, like.
Oh, really? Like you get on the airplane or something?
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. Yeah. So I go find my place. I get my baklava and all that.
Get your baklava.
Opa,
yeah.
And so I get all that. And I'm kind of looking down the aisle there, and like there's like more old people coming in, like there's just like no tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, is it the rapture or something? Like, these people are just like coming in, I was like, what the hell? And everyone's got a blanket or something. I'm like, what?
Really?
All right, I'm like so freaked out. Like I actually walked out of the movie theater just to make sure they were walking into the movie theater, because I go,
right.
This is like Close Encounters or something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You're just like, where's my blanket? I want a blanket.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'll snuggle with you, Nana. And so I go, that is weird. That was just blowing my mind, So I go, and there's like some weird couple like sitting by like the entry doors of the mall. I go, maybe I'll ask them. And there's like some like tweaker and his mom or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing there, but
okay.
And they seem to have blankets. I go, hey, listen, I want to ask you a question. What? Yeah, I want to ask you guys a question. Huh? Okay, listen. What's going on here with the boat? What? The blanket. What in your hand? There's a blanket in your hand. And, yeah. Yeah, what? It's for a movie theater. Like, okay. Like, is this like Rocky Horror where you had to bring your own, right, props or something? I don't know what I go, oh no, it's for the movie. It gets cold in there.
It's for the movie. It gets cold in there. Really? They all have their own blankets?
The movie theater apparently is cold enough where everyone has to bring their own blanket.
We're going to movies tonight, folks. Better bring your blankie.
I thought that was so bizarre. I go, this has got to be some kind of
They didn't have
weird,
cults, huh?
weird cultish thing. I mean, it's not. It's kind of.
Well, what was the movie?
Nice. I don't know. Because it's an octopus.
Yeah,
so
okay.
multi-screen.
I'm just saying they may have been doing a little,
I don't think it was Joker too, or anything like that.
little Alanis Morissette lyric.
Oh there. Yeah. Well, hang on, and you have I don't know. I don't know. I was so curious.
Come on,
I'm going to look
Mabel, I'll take a blanket. No one will be the wiser.
I don't know. Well, you'll have to do a search and see what the hell these people are watching. I have no idea what
theater blanket cult.
We want to watch 50 Shades of Grey Part 4. Makes me feel a little randy with a missus. If you
That's
know what
why
I mean.
I gotta have the blanket.
I get a handy right in the middle of it. Or something.
This was a tip that Fred Willard gave me before he passed.
Well, you always bring a blanket to a theater.
Hey, don't forget the blanket when you go to watch a movie.
I have never brought a blanket to the theater in my life.
Well, I think
never.
When I was a kid and we would go to the drive-in, we took a blanket.
That would be okay. That's acceptable. This is like an inside thing with grown-ass people acting like they're 3-year-olds that have to have their blankie. I'm surprised I didn't see any pillows getting whipped out. Like,
maybe they're smuggling in snacks.
Like, if you bring a pillow, you get in half price or something.
No,
I don't know.
The pillow's full of snacks. It's like full of popcorn.
Well, why wouldn't you bring? Yeah, I mean, you'd bring like a pillow, not a blanket, though, right?
Oh well, maybe they hid it in the blanket somehow.
I don't know. I still don't know. A, what movie these old farts were watching?
Cocoon.
B, I guess. Do they re-release something or?
It's remastered and re-released. You can see Cocoon.
The old poop they've listed on Golden Pond or re-released it.
Eat your oatmeal.
I have no idea what these old farts were watching.
Really? Well,
so if anyone has a guess at that.
You were just jealous. You were just jealous, yeah.
I was. Well, every time I bitch about it, everyone always says that. You're jealous.
You're jealous. You're just jealous. You're going to be taking, next time you go to the movies for Godzilla 2 or whatever, you're going to be taking a blanket.
I guess.
Oh, you never know.
Oh.
It's a trend. All the kids are doing it.
Right?
My blanket's got a hole in it.
You bring your books with you.
all I got's this watch.
Remember Midnight Cowboy, how you were inspired to bring books to the theater?
Yeah. Like, hey. Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. Well, maybe it's something new.
Tim, wear your cowboy hat.
Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear what they're saying.
Oh, pretty weird, man.
I just got this blanket full of snacks on my lap.
I just took some Viagra.
It's gonna be a long movie.
Mm-hmm. Should bring out like a pee bottle with them.
Maybe that's what it was hiding. It was hiding the portable bladder.
Yeah.
You might think about that. You could use that.